OpenAI dropped the most powerful AI video generator ever made, which is Sora 2, and with it, they unlocked unlimited possibilities for anyone who wants to create realistic AI ads. But the worst thing is that even though Sora 2 is incredibly advanced, most people still don't know how to use it properly to get the exact results they want. A lot of them prompt randomly, use poor reference images, and end up wasting hours trying to get one ad that is actually usable. But that is exactly why I built a simple workflow that gives you consistent, realistic results every time, with zero randomness, allowing you to make ads just like this in minutes. And so in this video, I'll show you my exact step-by-step workflow for creating realistic AI ads with Sora 2 and one secret tool that makes the whole process easier, faster to manage, and way more flexible to control. The tool that we're going to use to create realistic ads with Sora 2 is called RCads. There's a link down in the description to RCads if you want to follow along with this tutorial. I personally use RCads because it's simply the best platform for creating anything related to AI ads by far. When you first sign up and log in, you'll want to click the button in the top left corner to create a new project. Once you do that, you'll see this simple prompt window pop up, and this is where we'll start working. Now let me quickly walk you through some of the key settings here that you might find useful. The first one is videos, and this is exactly where we'll be using Sora 2. But what's really cool is that RCads also has a bunch of other features. For example, it has this show your app feature where you can actually generate a real actor who presents your app, which is perfect if you want to make product demo videos. Then there's the unboxing AI feature that creates videos straight from your product images, so you can make realistic unboxing style clips without having to film anything yourself. But for now, as I mentioned, we're going to stick with videos. So when I click here, you'll see that it automatically starts with Sora 2 Pro already selected. If I open the dropdown, you'll notice a couple of other models, but for this video, we're sticking with Sora 2 Pro since it's the best variation and it gives the most realistic results. Now let's go through the settings. For our first video, we're going to create a realistic ad of a person talking to the camera, something that feels like a genuine influencer clip. So for the prompt, I'll write a 23-year-old beautiful but natural influencer filming herself in a super organic way, iPhone style with some imperfections. You can clearly see she's not a professional. She clearly looks like she is an Instagram or TikTok creator, but looks like a normal person even though she is beautiful. Then I'll add what I want her to say. So in this example, I'll write, she explains that she's not real and that RCads AI is the best tool to create AI ads. Now, you can obviously replace that last line with whatever you want your actor to say, and you can also tweak any part of the prompt to better fit your own product or audience. Next, I'm going to select the duration for the video. For me, I'll go with 12 seconds right away so we get the full dialogue included. Later, I'll show you some other ways you can create different kinds of ads, so make sure to stick around for that. Then I'll select the format. I want this one to be a vertical video, so I'll choose that here. And finally, I'll pick how many generations I want to run. I usually recommend going with more than one, because that way you get a few different versions to choose from. You can compare them and pick the best one. But if you just want to make a single version, that's totally fine too. Once that's all done, I'll click generate. And as you can see, the generation starts immediately. I'll come back once that's finished. After just a couple of minutes, the video is done generating, so let's take a look at it.
Okay, so this is gonna sound a little weird, but I'm not a real person. Like, I look real. Pores, flyaways, all of it, but I'm actually AI. I was built for this ad. And the wild part, it took my creator about 5 minutes. They used a tool called RCads AI.
Hey, so quick heads up, this is just me on my phone, no fancy setup. I wanted it to feel real because, well, I'm not. I'm an AI model. I know, I look pretty normal, messy hoodie, a couple freckles, uneven lighting, but all of me was generated with RCads AI.
And in my opinion, this looks amazing. The way the character talks feels incredibly realistic, and even the small details, like how she naturally shakes her phone while recording, make it look a lot more real. The overall appearance and the environment she's in also look great. There's nothing strange going on in the background, everything just feels natural. So this is definitely a really solid way to create amazing ads in just a few seconds. With that being said, Sora 2 isn't only good for these self-filmed, simple ads. It's actually way more advanced than that. And what we're going to do next is create a full-on professional ad. For this specific ad, my idea is to create something that promotes an outfit, something like a beige silk outfit. So what I'm going to do is head over to ChatGPT and ask it to create a full ad prompt specifically for Sora 2 that promotes a beige silk outfit with multiple scene shots. Once that's done, I'll get my prompt. It looks a little complicated, but that's because it includes all the different cuts the AI needs to create inside the video. Then I'll copy the entire prompt and head back to RCads. I'll paste it into the prompt field here. I'm still going to stick with a vertical aspect ratio since I want to use this as short form ad content. But if you're planning to use it somewhere else, like YouTube or a website banner, you could switch it to a wide 16:9 format instead. Now I'll click generate and let's take a look. Quick thing before we check out the video, generations like this will take a little bit longer because the AI has to process and organize a lot more visual details. But once it's done, you'll end up with something that looks like this. And as you can see, this honestly looks like something straight out of a Prada ad. It has that rich professional feel to it. You've got your stereotypical beautiful fashion model wearing the outfit. You've got a shot of the full suit laid out on the ground, and it even adds a pretty realistic, cool looking tag with the brand's name on it. I really love how the whole ambience of the room feels. It helps sell that beige silk color perfectly, and the music that plays in the background ties it all together and makes it feel amazing. So you can really see how far you can take this. You can go from something super simple that looks like a casual self-filmed TikTok all the way to a studio level designer style professional ad. So for this next ad, I wanted to make something that sits right in between super casual and that kind of rich classy style. For this one, I decided to go with an outdoor shoe brand. I'm doing the same process as before. I go into ChatGPT, ask it to create a prompt for an ad about an outdoor shoe, and once I've got the prompt ready, I head back into ArcAds. Then I run the generation, and let's take a look at the result. Honestly, it came out looking really cool. I love how the AI added those quick cuts between the desert, the forest, and other environments. It really helps to sell how versatile the shoe is. That kind of transition is something most other video generators struggle with, but thanks to Sora 2 inside ArcAds, we can actually get that level of variety and realism. Creating ads purely from prompts is great, but there's one big thing you'll miss, and that's specificity. If you want to actually use these videos for real ad campaigns, the AI has to represent your product perfectly. So for this next example, I wanted to create something that feels like a real usable ad, this time for a makeup product. I found this serum bottle online, and I'm going to turn it into a simple get ready with me style ad. Same thing again, I'll open a new ChatGPT chat, describe exactly what I want the ad to look like, get my prompt, then head back to ArcAds. Inside Sora 2, I'll paste in my prompt and upload the image of the serum bottle I found. One thing you really want to make sure of is that you set the video to the full 12-second length. Sora 2 has this annoying issue where if you don't set it to full length, it sometimes cuts the video off early, right before the CTA or the final punchline. Let's take a look at the result.
Okay, first thing, always this guy. It's the ordinary hyaluronic acid, the 2% with B5. It just keeps my skin super hydrated and bouncy. I like to do a couple drops straight on my cheeks and then I just press it in. It feels so nice.
And as you can see, the Get Ready With Me ad looks perfect. It honestly feels like something you just come across on your For You page. The makeup routine looks super realistic, which is really important because if the person in the video does anything unnatural, viewers immediately notice. But here, everything flows smoothly. She applies the serum in a natural way, the pacing feels right, and I also love the way she talks about it. It's the perfect balance between casual and salesy. And one more thing worth mentioning, Sora 2 does a great job with the audio. That's something a lot of other generators still struggle with. Here, the voice sounds natural, the background noise fits perfectly, and it just helps sell the ad as something believable. Overall, this one came out really strong, and there are tons of different styles you can ask Sora 2 to make your videos in, and honestly, all of them come out looking incredible. For this next one, I want to try a what's in my bag type of ad. It's a pretty popular format that a lot of brands use. So same process again. I'm going to take this prompt I wrote, paste it in, and for the reference image, I'll just use this lip balm. That way, we'll get a natural, casual result where she's showing what's inside her bag and casually promoting the lip balm without it feeling forced. So let's click generate and take a look at the result.
Okay, so first thing in here, my AirPods, obviously. They're kind of beat up, but they still work. And then this guy. This is the lip tint I'm obsessed with right now. It's from ROAS. It's their peptide lip tint. The shade is like the perfect pink.
And again, it came out looking really good. There are just so many things you can do with this. Different formats, products, moods, and Sora 2 handles all of it insanely well. It's especially good at capturing all those tiny movements and small details that make the video feel real, which is what makes the final result so believable. And so now you know exactly how to create realistic AI ads with Sora 2 in just seconds. You've seen how easy it is to make completely different types of ads, from lifestyle shots to product promos, all with just a single prompt and one image. Now, just imagine what you can do with this. You can create multiple angles for this same product, test different versions of an ad, or even build entire campaigns, all without needing a camera crew, studio, or any editing experience. It's cheaper, easier, and way more flexible than anything you could ever do with traditional tools or other AI generators. And what really makes this whole process work so smoothly is ArcAds. Everything I just showed you, from generating the prompts to switching models to testing new scenes, all happens inside one simple, clean interface. You don't have to deal with different sites or worry about complex setups. It's all right there, ready to go. ArcAds makes it super easy to experiment and to actually bring your product ideas to life in minutes instead of days. So if you want to start creating realistic AI ads yourself, whether it's for your own brand or for clients, go ahead and sign up for ArcAds using my link down in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.